Fantastic Friday here on News Talk 93 FM. Keeping the vibes alive. We're going to jump into our interview segment. We have two special guests with us, one in studio, one via phone. Yeah, I'm going to give you a chance to introduce yourself. I'm going to start with in the studio. It's all about an exciting event happening as we kick off the month of June soon. Yeah, you guys don't want to miss it.
Yes, Ricky Lee, Strike Star, CEO and founder.
Wow.
Good to be here, man.
Yes.
Steve Golden, where is he?
Definitely good to have you. Stephen Golden is on the line. Good evening, Stephen. What's poppin'?
What's the word, my brother? Big up to your listeners, News Talk 93 FM family. Ricky Lee, Strike Star. This was our third annual Screenwriters workshop coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday at the Edna Manley College for the Visual and Performing Arts. Thanks for having us on the show, brother. We want to get the word out there for those budding screenwriters, filmmakers in Jamaica. You know, we bring Hollywood to Kingston so we can vibe, so we can connect, so we can listen, so we can learn, so we can build together one family. You know what we do it.
All right, wonderful. So this Screenwriters workshop, how did it come together? Is this the first of its kind? Is this an annual event? How many years have you guys been doing it? This is the third?
Actually, this is the third. This is the third one. We started off, me, Stephen, and Paul Eckstein, the late Paul Eckstein, who was a dear brother of ours, and he passed on at that time. So we decided to continue with the journey that we started with, and it is getting bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah, I see you guys have quite a lot of presenters or panelists, I should say.
Panelists, man.
Yeah.
Real people coming down here to teach the young mind and the whole soul and want to be better.
Yeah.
We're here to give them the lessons, and everybody is excited to come down here. So I hope everyone is excited to be there to learn the lesson that we are bringing to Jamaica, to the screenwriting workshop, giving the young soul and the young mind something to continue with their journey.
I like the effort. And it kicks off June 3rd, that's on Tuesday, continues on to the 4th, that's Wednesday, and starts about 10 a.m. today. Give me an idea what the day entails, what takes place.
Well, we got to start off with Paul Eckstein, the late Paul Eckstein, like a 10-minute version of him, the first workshop that we started with him, giving a segment, kind of remind people who he is and how important this man is to the film industry and the writing and the young mind, especially in Jamaica. So a lot of people maybe don't know of him or maybe don't even know who Paul Eckstein is. So, and the way he cares. Love what he do. So we want to give that love to Paul, and Paul give them a 10-minute segment of who he is and the love of Jamaica and the love of his people in Jamaica.
Yeah, for the listeners who don't know Lionel, I mean, because, you know, Paul is a huge name, or he was a huge name in Hollywood. We're talking about he was a writer and producer for Narcos. I know many Jamaicans watched that. He also produced Godfather of Harlem. On Netflix, you know, his discography or filmography goes back to even like the Hoodlum with Lawrence Fishburne and Cicely Tyson in the early 90s. So he's got quite a number of films under his belt, and he really loved Jamaica. And 3 years ago, he decided to come and with us set up this sort of way of training the talent in Jamaica. He respected the fact that Jamaica was a cultural powerhouse on the global landscape, and he wanted to, give back what he had learned in his many years in the industry. You know, Hollywood is not an easy industry. You got to know it, and the more we can learn from each other, the more we can build together stronger.
Wonderful. Listen, I mean, just to have these people here for this special event is a great initiative.
It is, because you don't get this kind of magnitude of people coming in just one package to give so much information, and that is the difference between Strike Star Entertainment giving back to the youth, real thing, not just some carbon copy. You know what I mean? That's bringing the real thing, giving the Jamaican brothers and sisters, them young mind, the real thing to continue their journey to what they love and what they want to do. Because one of the reasons we continue doing this is because after every show, everyone who come up to us, the information that they were having and the love that they give back, like we never seen nothing like this before.
Yeah.
And when you're doing something and you can get that kind of feedback, it only motivates you more to keep it going, to make it even better, because we truly love what we're doing and we care. We could have do something else, but we start from the mind.
Yeah.
As Paul would have said, let's do something, but let's start from the young mind and teach them, because they're the future.
So who are some of the other panelists you look forward to having on the event?
Well, we have quite a few. We have Benny Boom, who's a huge director, direct many movies, from the Tupac movie to many episodes on TV and many music video.
Yeah.
As you know, a lot of Busta Rhymes video back in the days,
Right.
a lot of LL Cool J back in the days, but he also is a writer and a producer. You know what I mean? We have Seth Silvera, the man who did the Shutter himself. Nobody can forget that movie Shutter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's coming to share his love and his story and kind of let you know that it doesn't matter where you come from.
Right.
You can be anything you want to be. You know what I mean? This is Jamaica. It already is a melting pot of talent.
Yeah.
But it's how we find it and mold it and make it become what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing several other big names at the part of this. I mean, my question now, I mean, everybody is wondering, how can they be a part of this event? How can persons sign up? Are tickets available? How do we go about being a part of this event?
Well, first I want them to know that the press launch, the launch of the event is going to take place on Monday, 2 p.m. at the Ministry of Culture. So if people haven't signed up online, which they should do at www.strikestarent.com, they can come to the launch and sign up there. This is the second year the ministry is throwing some support behind us, so we want to big up the Ministry of Culture and Entertainment for that as well. So people can come to the launch 2 p.m. on Monday. The workshops start on Tuesday and Wednesday. They run from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Edna Manley College. You can come both days. If you can't make it both days, you can come for one day. The cost is $7,500 each day. But if you sign up online, you can also, as a student, apply for what we call, our own Strike Star scholarship or sponsorship. So it's important that those who want to do that sign up online, strikestarent.com.
Wonderful. So students are able to get an opportunity to attend by access of being able to get that scholarship.
Yes, because
I think it's something very good, and especially for the UWI students. As the UWI just announced that they now have a screenwriting degree that they will be introducing in the fall next year. So listen, we've been doing this for 3 years now. We're staying a little bit ahead of the curve, but we certainly want to extend the invitation for those thinking of coming to UWI to do that degree to come and check this out. Those thinking of switching to that degree to come and check this out. As we said before, it's going to be at the Edna Manley College Tuesday and Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come to the launch at the Ministry of Culture. That's at 4 Trafalgar Road at 2 p.m. on Monday. For more information or to sign up.
Definitely. Are we giving love to the principal at Edna Manley, which she's amazing, Derek Campbell, who support and really give us a lot of leeway to do the things that we want to do.
Yeah.
We also want to give love to all the sponsors out there who sponsor us, from Lifespan all the way to Koch, Luxury in Treasure Beach. Beautiful home, beautiful places, you go there, you don't want to come out of it. So it's a lot of different sponsors, iPrint tools, really giving us love and letting the experience even more better, decorating everything that we want to be decorated and sharing love with us,
All right, now my question though, with the movement of screenwriters and also with the access to more platforms and more media devices, what do you see as an opportunity now for screenwriters? Is it a perfect time? Is it time for them to expand, to launch out? What do you think about now?
It is a perfect time. The reason it is a perfect time because you have all these platforms.
Yeah.
You don't even have to carry your movie to Hollywood to get it seen.
Yeah.
That's why we have streamers on the show to explain how you come to to their streaming platform, how they can make it easier for you, so that you can still achieve, your show can be still shown, and even still pick up by a big network somewhere later on, because the movements never stop. Sometimes, just like music, you hit the street, it sounds beautiful, and the big guys come from nowhere to like, let's take it to another level. So there's a lot of platform out here, what we want to do is educate the youths and the mind to let them know all these things that you just asked about, because it's there.
Yeah, I mean, they're asking. I mean, everybody's interested, so they're asking. So you're saying all this information.
All this information will be there. And the thing about our screenwriting workshop is like, you can come and interact with the stars,
with actual players.
Yes, and they sit with you, talk with you, share with you, tell you how to, curve your thing, make it better. So it's not like a standoff. It's a family affair. So anyone who want to learn, who want to come close, who want to get close to true Hollywood and the mindset of these people who make movies and a major movie, $millions of dollars of the movies, come in and enjoy the affair and learn something beautiful. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to, because we're going to have you guys write some stuff even before it's over.
Yeah.
So you better come with your A game, because we're going to choose one of these, whatever you guys come up with, we're going to choose one and decide to develop it. So you better come with your A game.
So you're putting them into action
man.
away.
And the other thing that we also doing, most of the students from Edna Manley and students from UIA, IU Tech and all these places, we Strike Star literally and even Minister of Culture, they are sponsoring. Lifespan Water are sponsoring. You understand me? So who cannot pay, especially students?
Yeah.
We are giving them the opportunity, not because you don't have the money. Come on down.
Yeah.
But just you have to register so that we know who you are.
Yeah.
So come on down and we're there for you to make sure you learn the lesson. We ain't gonna stop you.
Yeah, and it's not just for screenwriters either, Lionel. I mean, you're right in saying that with so many platforms nowadays, content is king. But Benny Boom started out making music videos. That's a big industry here. And of course, he then transitioned to film. He did the Tupac biopic, All Eyes on These, currently directing the Equalizer series with Queen Latifah. We're going to have, people talking about streaming platforms. We're going to have, Bryce Wilson is there, the producer, member of Group Theory from back in the day, actor himself. He's going to be talking about how music makes the movie. It's not just enough. It's not just about who can write a script, but it's also from music content providers, music video shooters, for editors. Marvin Peart is a huge executive director, a number of films under his belt. So even at that level of the private sector, people who are interested in investing in Jamaican content, we're providing a forum for them to meet the writers, even if they're coming as people interested in financing these people's films. We want to expose everybody to the industry, because, every little makes a muckle, and it's how we can put hands and heart together. That's how we establish the industry. The film commissioner from JAMPRO will be there to open up on day one. We got great moderators from Empress to Odessa, Chambers, who are going to be there. We got legal people talking about the business side of the industry and how to make sure that you have all your legal bases covered. We have the writer and actor of the first movie ever made about Jamaican national hero Marcus Mosiah Garvey, which we premiered last year in Kingston and earlier in January in Montego Bay. Samuel Lee Fuss, he will be back to talk about his experiences. He's a trained actor and screenwriter. He did it in college. He's produced 2 or 3 films so far that have made good headway, and he's the first person to do a movie about this iconic Jamaican. So he will be there amongst others. We got film critics who will be there to talk, to tell you what the critics look for. It's so much, man, and that's why we probably need 3 days to do it, but we're going to do it in 2 days. And we're really encouraging everyone who has even an iota of interest in this industry. If you've been writing stuff at home and sitting on it, come out. As Ricky Lee said, they're going to have an opportunity to share your work, to get pointers, to get advice. And who knows, you may have something really spectacular that the network you're going to be introduced to may just light the way for you to take it to the next level.
Yes. Yes, that's true, because I was talking to some of the speakers, and they're like, Rick, we may find some diamond over there.
Yeah.
So they're coming with the interest of, like, we looking for something to bring back to America.
Wonderful.
You know what I mean? And then we also have, as Stephen said, lawyers, entertainment lawyer, will tell you how not to be robbed.
Yeah.
And how you can control all your content and make sure that you're right after the movie make $1 million, you're still not broke, you're rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
also protect yourself.
Yeah, protect yourself and save yourself. Yes.
Yes. And somebody there also talking about animation. We forgot to mention that because that's a big buzzword in Jamaica. So yeah, that element won't be left out, man. Like we said, this is the third year we're doing it. We're getting bigger, we're getting better. And we're providing more space, more opportunity. We really want to be a driving force in this industry because Jamaica is such a cultural powerhouse, and we've got a lot of stories to tell. We got a lot.
Yeah, we do. I mean, I want to just get a bit of information, like how can persons reach out to Strike Star Entertainment? How can they connect with you if they want to sponsor something or be a part of the event?
I mean, as Steven said, go to Strike Star
ENT.
And say what you have to say, and we will reach back to you, because we get back to people. We don't just get message and sit there. We answer you, we tell you what's going on, we share love with you. So it's like a family affair. And even if what I want to say is, like, if you don't have any money and you want to learn, come on down. Don't make the money stop you, but we're here to continue to give you the future. So it's not about money, it's about,
But if you have the money, invest in yourself too,
Yeah, definitely.
And somebody got to pay for these airline tickets and these hotels, you know what I mean? And we do it for the people, but we need all the help we can get.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, anybody from your team you'd like to big up Rick Lee? I mean, you guys are working with several partners, especially the presenters as well.
No, man, we want to big up the Minister of Culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Definitely have to big up Auntie Babsy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have to big up the director, Jillian. Miss Jillian.
Yeah.
She's like really the G.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The director for the entertainment division. I want to big up our brethren Jacob too over at Edna Manley, connecting us, as Ricky said earlier, the acting principal over there at Edna Manley College. All the sponsors who have helped us put this together, all the participants, everybody who's offering their services, no charge, and all of those who are really, interested in helping to build this industry in Jamaica.
Definitely want to thank you, Ricky Lee, also Stephen Golden, for being a part of the program, for sharing this with us, and we do look forward to being there June 3rd and 4th, happening Tuesday and Wednesday. Each day kicks off at 10 a.m., goes up to 5 p.m. You can register at strikestarent.com, or you can be a part of the launch, which takes place on Monday at 2 p.m. and that's going to be at the Ministry of Culture.
Surprise.
Yeah.
I want to big you up too, Lionel. Thanks for having us. You and me go back long.
Way back.
Way back, and we're happy to see the growth and the development and where you are today. So we salute you too, my brother. One God, one aim, one destiny.
And let's big up UWI and big up all the schools who have the interest of learning and continue the education of life to make everybody a better person. God is great.
Definitely. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. People, we're going to come up to the 6 o'clock break. When we go and when we return, it's all about MV's Top 3, the 3 hottest songs for the week. And then we go into our artist interview segment at 6:15. Don't go anywhere, people. Funtastic Friday continues right here on News Talk 93 FM.
Sing along with all our friends, come on, come pray, we will live and swing like King David. And rhythm like this, we not play with. No, I love them all.